any, like, are you gun owner? Do you, what's kind of your affiliation with this, the Senate bill?
So I grew up around guns in the state of Minnesota. When I moved to Oregon at the age of 17, I came here with my family, and we did not have any guns or own any guns in our household. As an adult, I've never owned a firearm in my household. Up until my daughter graduated from college, and she went to move out on her own, move out of the house. For her safety and for the safety of our family and for the consideration of current events, we both purchased firearms and obtained our concealed carry permits just last November.
Oh, wow. Okay, so pretty new about it.
Very
So,
new. Now,
okay,
been raised around guns. I've fired firearms. I have friends who have fired firearms. So I have had experience with them. I just was not a gun owner until November. Well, I think we purchased for our gun safety class and then actually got the concealed carry permit issued in November of 2020.
okay. So what are your thoughts on the new Senate bill? I know it's kind of crazy.
It's
Not
the new
crazy, but
Senate
like,
bill, in my opinion, is the allow criminals to conceal and carry guns and make criminals of legal conceal and carry holders if they choose to disobey this law. I don't recall seeing a burglar go to a house and see a sign that says, "Please don't burgle my house," and then decide not to break in and steal things. A sign is not a deterrent. Section 8 of the Senate Bill 554 talks about the placing of a sign, a clearly visible sign, at all normal points of entry to let people know the policy will preempt a person's right to protect themselves, and they're not allowed to bring a gun on those premises. So that law basically makes my daughter in danger if a campus chooses to post that notice on the campus and my daughter chooses to visit that campus to meet with a stranger or meet with someone she's unfamiliar with, and she won't be able to personally protect herself. So I am very upset by this law.
mm. So because it's like if they say you're not allowed to have guns, like a gun-free zone, like if something were to happen to her,
I mean,
then
what if we posted up, "I'd like this to be a crime-free zone"? Does it make it a crime-free zone? Do criminals follow signs? I'm a law-abiding citizen. I followed all of the legal requirements. I went to a class. I spent a day training with a professional firearms instructor to learn how to safely use, safely store, safely control, and safely carry my weapon. When I choose to carry, and I don't carry daily, I don't carry everywhere. I'm not carrying now on the job. But my right under the Second Amendment is to be able to self-protect myself with a firearm. And this law, I feel, is in violation of the Second Amendment. It will be challenged by the courts, and it will likely cost Oregon taxpayers a lot of money to try to defend this law because I believe it's unconstitutional.
what are your thoughts on like the extra like storage and there's like a lot that goes into like making sure your gun is a lot like more secure.
A responsible gun owner should keep his gun secure. A responsible car owner should keep their car secure. I don't believe we should have a law that says if you don't lock your car, you're a criminal. Cars kill more people than guns. But we don't require a law that you have to keep your car locked, not that I'm aware of. So I don't think it's a bad policy. I don't think it should be a law. I keep my gun secured and locked. It's only accessible by myself. My spouse does not have access to my gun. My children certainly don't have access to my gun. What I would say to Oregonians is to teach children, whether you own a gun or not, teach them gun safety. I believe it should be taught in schools, frankly. The book you can buy on Amazon for $7. It's called There's Only One You. It's by a gun safety expert named Ryan Kleckner, who teaches gun safety, and everyone should have this book. That's how we keep kids safe. By locking up a gun, that's ridiculous. It takes just 10 seconds for the average assault to occur. You cannot unlock and get a gun ready for action in seconds. And a common saying is that when seconds count, the police are just minutes away.